I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. New questions have arisen about what should be done with the long-closed Orange County Government Center. Members of the county legislature got a briefing Thursday about the snag that's developed with the planned $74 million renovation. Officials with FEMA and the State Historic Preservation Office don't like the parts of the plan that involve demolition of one of the complex's 3 buildings and replacement of the building's facades. Those agencies say the current renovation designs would mar an architectural landmark that has been deemed eligible for historic preservation. All that is not good news to Goshen Mayor Kyle Roddy. He and others want the issues quickly addressed so the long-awaited project can finally get underway.
Well, I think on behalf of the whole village of Goshen, we're very frustrated to get another delay on top of, we're close to 3 years out now, and downtown is struggling. We thought we saw some light at the end of the tunnel, and to get another delay this time from the state, above all things, is really frustrating. However, I think the county executive's proposal is a step in the right direction. I think bringing together stakeholders from the local community and the greater county community, business leaders, that's the way to go. One way to avoid an issue being politicized any further is to bring in non-political people, and I think bringing in those business leaders that he's going to name is going to be a very effective way to move forward. And I know that myself sitting on that committee is going to constantly be the voice driving things forward, advocating for quick, decisive, efficient action.
Legislative Chairman Steve Brescher was planning to schedule a special meeting next week to determine a course of action, and County Executive Steve Newhouse has named members to a special advisory committee that would discuss the fate of the government center and report back within 30 days. 2 students suffered stab wounds during a fight that broke out between 2 girls at Liberty High School this morning. A 16-year-old female student was taken into police custody after she allegedly used a pocket knife to stab another female student during a fight between the two. A 17-year-old male student suffered a minor laceration when he attempted to intervene. Liberty police say both victims were treated at Catskill Regional Medical Center with non-life-threatening injuries. District Superintendent William Silver said teachers in the school reacted quickly.
Well, we know there were a couple of teachers who intervened right away to ensure the safety of their kids, and they get a lot of credit for putting themselves in danger to protect their students. And I think we see that all the time with teachers. Their first concern is for the kids in their care, and this is just another incident of that.
Liberty High School went into a brief lockdown during the incident. Classes resumed a short time later. Keep clicking here at Record Online for updated information on the story. Elsewhere, police in Kingston have made a second arrest in connection with the shooting incident earlier this week outside a Kingston housing complex. And the man arrested was the man who got shot. 20-year-old Devin Gray of Port Ewan was taken into custody in Albany after getting treatment for a stomach wound. He was charged with felony reckless endangerment and criminal possession of a weapon for his role in the shots fired disturbance outside Stuyvesant Charter Housing Complex. Police say Gray had fired a round from an assault rifle during the altercation. 24-year-old Eric Harris of Kingston was arrested hours after the incident. He's facing charges of attempted murder, criminal use of a firearm, and reckless endangerment. A former staffer at Orange Regional Medical Center has been charged with grand larceny for stealing more than $5,000. 52-year-old Madeline Cozine of Middletown is accused of skimming cash from the business operations before the money was to be entered into the hospital's accounting system while she was employed there last year. Cozine was released on $1,500 bail pending a July 10th Town of Wallkill court appearance. Newburgh Assistant Fire Chief Ed Petrusek says investigators have not been able to pinpoint the cause of the fire last Monday morning at a 3-story apartment building that left 16 people homeless. Petrusek says while they were able to determine the fire started in a hallway closet on the first floor of the South William Street building, the cause, he says, may never be determined. No one got hurt. Those on the upstairs floors were able to use a fire escape to get out. Kevin Cahill has won round 1, but the longtime state assemblyman from Ulster County can expect to face another challenge from Democrat Susan Zimmett in a couple of months. Cahill received the endorsement of the Ulster County Democratic Committee last night in his bid for a 10th term as assemblyman in the 103rd District. But Zimmett, a former county legislator and current New Paulstown supervisor, received 40% of the weighted vote last night, and she said she plans to challenge Cahill in a September primary. Cahill is seeking his 10th two-year term. He got the backing of the Dutchess County Democratic Committee earlier this week. And those of you who attend the annual Riverfest event in Cornwall-on-Hudson Saturday can find out if the state owes you money. Representatives from the state comptroller's office will be there, and Riverfest visitors will be able to see if they're owed any of the state's $12.5 billion in unclaimed funds. You can also find out if any of that money belongs to you by calling their toll-free number. It's 1-800-221-9311, or by going to www.osc.state.ny.us. Don't expect to hear many complaints about the weather this weekend. Saturday will be sunny with temperatures reaching the middle 80s, and pretty much the same story for Sunday, with maybe a few more clouds around, and the highs will be back up around 85 degrees. Enjoy. We'll get the news you need and the features you look forward to in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record, and when news breaks, you will find it here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.